She thought she was set for retirement until this happened. For years, she had pictured this chapter so clearly. A quieter home, easier mornings, less upkeep, more freedom, maybe a little more time with the grandkids, lunch with friends, a few trips on the calendar, and the peace of knowing she had planned well. On paper, everything looked fine. The house was paid down, the neighborhood had been good to her, and she told herself, I'll move when I'm ready. But then life did what life often does. It changed the timeline. It started small. The yard that once felt like a source of pride suddenly felt like a weekend job she never applied for. The upstairs bedrooms became spaces she avoided. The pool equipment, the roof, the insurance, the repairs, the rising costs. None of it happened overnight, but all of it started to feel heavier. And then came the moment that caught her off guard. A simple conversation with her adult children turned emotional. They weren't pushing her to move. They were worried. And deep down, she realized she was tired of managing a home that no longer matched the life she wanted to live. This is something I see often with homeowners in Roseville, Lincoln, Rockland, Folsom, and throughout Greater Sacramento. Many people believe retirement planning is only about money, but your home is one of the biggest parts of that plan. Not just because of its value, but because of how it impacts your energy, your lifestyle, your safety, your monthly expenses, and your ability to truly enjoy the years ahead. For this homeowner, the hard part wasn't selling. The hard part was admitting that the home she loved had quietly become a burden. There were memories in every room, holidays, birthdays, family dinners, ordinary afternoons that became priceless over time. So the question wasn't just, what is my home worth? The real question was, what kind of life do I want next? That is where the conversation changed. Instead of rushing into the market, we started with clarity. We talked about what she wanted her days to feel like. Did she want less maintenance? Did she want a gated environment? Did she want a 55-plus community with clubs, walking trails, golf, fitness, and neighbors in a similar season of life? Did she want to stay close to family in Roseville or consider active adult living in Lincoln? Did she want space for guests, or was she ready for a simpler floor plan that felt elegant, comfortable, and easy? Once she saw the options, her fear turned into relief. Sun City Roseville, Sun City Lincoln Hills, Springfield at Whitney Oaks, and other active adult communities in Greater Sacramento are not about giving something up. They are about choosing a lifestyle that supports who you are now. For many people, it is the first time in years they feel like their home is working for them again instead of the other way around. But timing matters, pricing matters, preparation matters. And in today's market, you cannot rely on old assumptions. Some homes need strategic updates before listing. Some need careful positioning to attract the right buyer. Some homeowners need a plan that allows them to sell, buy, and move without feeling overwhelmed. And for 55-plus sellers, the emotional side of the move is just as important as the market strategy. The good news is you do not have to figure it out alone. If you are sitting in a home you once loved, but it no longer fits the retirement lifestyle you imagined, this may be the right time to have a quiet conversation, not a pressured conversation, not a sales pitch, just a thoughtful look at your options, your home's value, the local market, and the communities that may better support this next chapter. Because being set for retirement is not just about staying where you are. Sometimes being truly set means giving yourself permission to choose a home, a community, and a lifestyle that feels lighter, safer, more connected, and more joyful. And if this story feels familiar, I would be honored to help you explore what your next chapter could look like here in Roseville, Lincoln, Rockland, Folsom, or anywhere throughout Greater Sacramento. This is Sherri Walker, your trusted realtor in Greater Sacramento. Ciao for now.